know the details, know the philosophy, and don't worry about all the minutia in the middle, the politics, the process, all the crap that does not matter. And that's it. I spend all my time in the clouds and the dirt. Mindset and execution, clouds and dirt, mother clouds and dirt.
When I was 3 years old, my grandfather took me to Swan Lake. I was so mesmerized by the lead swan. I always had that image in my head. I want to be that fairy tale. There's no perfect way to do ballet, but you're striving towards perfection. 6 days a week. On Sundays, it's my only day off. Still, I find a time to work out. So pretty much every day. You have to have such an intense dedication and passion. My dirt is the pain, the exhaustion. How do I improve my spin faster, jump higher? How do I improve my point, my extension? My frottes and pirouettes and pas de chat. The only way to truly be obsessed with anything is to love it. Don't waste time, chase what you love.
Yo, what you think of these new clouds and dirt kicks?
You have one life. You will die. I realize what's going on here. One life. Everybody's doubting themselves instead of thinking about, what do I have? And so everybody's just thinking about what they're not instead of realizing what they are. Everybody is the happiest when they get to do what they want to be doing. When you get to do what you want to do, you've won. And so I'm acting that way. I'm acting that way. What's the best way to be in this video, not watching it? Live in the clouds and the dirt.
Hey guys, how you doing? And welcome back. Today is Thursday, November 29th, 2018. And if you guys haven't figured it out yet, today we're gonna be talking about the clouds and dirt. What do I mean by that? Well, you guys saw the beginning of the video. Now I'm gonna give you guys my 2 cents on what clouds and dirt mean. Now, this video is dedicated to all of you guys out there. All of us, every one of you that are still watching me, still watching videos in this space, still involved in this space, still being part of this space. Right now, we're in the dirt. Okay? We're also in the clouds. What does it mean by that? Let's dissect that and talk about it for 1 minute. We're always in the clouds. We're always on cloud 9. When we get to talk about crypto, when we get to work with crypto, when we get to do anything within the crypto space, we're on cloud 9. Okay? We're always in the clouds. We always are thinking, producing, pushing out there the fact that we know that the space that we're in right now is going to be here forever. We're only at the very beginning of everything that we're doing. When we're in the clouds, all we're doing is that, again, we are the few of us that have decided to be dreamers, to be creators, to be pushing this new paradigm forward. That's what that means. What does it mean to be in the dirt? It doesn't mean, you know, again, you can just be in the clouds or you can just be in the dirt. Fucking flies. That guy's in the limbo. But what it means to be in the dirt, it means, like, I'm in the dirt. Right now I'm in the fucking dirt. I'm always in the clouds. You guys already know I'm always in the clouds. And that is with everything that I talk about, how deep I am in this space, how positive, how optimistic, how everything I am when it comes to the things within this space. So I'm definitely in the fucking clouds. I'm beyond the stratosphere. But I'm also in the dirt. What does it mean to be in the dirt? It means that you gotta get your hands dirty. It means that every single freaking day You wake up and you live, you eat, you breathe, you drink crypto or this whole space, okay? Or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be crypto. It is for us. That's what we're talking about. That's what this channel is all about. But whatever your clouds and dirt is, that's your clouds and your dirt. And you already know how lucky you are that you are and have found your clouds and dirt. Okay? There's a lot of us that, you know, are passionate about a lot of things, love a lot of things, but we are not, not we. I don't want to speak for me or others out there, but there's a bunch of people out there that they might love something, they might be obsessed with something, they might, you know, whatever. But they are not, they're either in the clouds or just in the dirt. So, you know, if you are like, let's say, a chef, and all you want to do is open up your own place, but you never open up your own place, you're always working for somebody else, that means you're always in the dirt. But you're never in the clouds. You never, you know, you're never taking that leap. Or the other way around, where you're always like, oh, I want to be the greatest chef ever and have 10 restaurants and this and that or whatever, but you don't put in the work. So that means you're not in the dirt. So they both, you got to have both, not just one. Okay? It's very important. When you find what you love, when you find your obsession, it's very easy to be in the clouds and the dirt. In fact, you're always in the clouds and you're always in the dirt. It's not even, you can't even distinguish between the two sometimes, okay? If you don't like being in the dirt, or you get frustrated constantly chasing the cloud or being in the cloud, then again, you're in the wrong thing. You found the wrong thing. Okay? So, for a lot of people out there, I know, and a lot of people, like for example, watching not just my videos, but watching any kind of crypto video or anyone in the space right now, still right now, you love this stuff, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not. You are in the clouds. You are in the dirt. You just are. You just are. Everyone that's been shaken out of here, these are people that just were in the clouds and only in the clouds. Most of them have been shaken out. All of us that remain within this space, we're the true motherfuckers, all right? That's really what all this is about. We know that this space has not been very kind to us in this last year. But again, now at the end of this year, we get to look back at everything we've been through, and a lot of us have asked ourselves the same question. Damn, do I love this or not? Again, if you're still here, you love it, okay? And you know, you're waiting, we're waiting, okay? We know that, sure, we're gonna be going parabolic, this whole space is gonna blow up, just like the internet and all this other technology did. But at the same time, a lot of us out here, you know, we are taking full advantage of the fact that we haven't blown up yet, that this space is still tiny and small, and that we can, you know, do so much with so little, that we get to be so influential in whatever the fuck it is we do. Now, I'm not talking about just, let's say me influence in front of the camera. No, let's just say that you want to build a project and you get a few friends of yours to build it with you, and all of a sudden now you have this monstrosity of circle of influence by just doing what you want to do. Let's look at Steve Jobs and Wozniak. They were just doing what they wanted to do. They were just in love with what they wanted to do, okay? And we can go down the line of a lot of people, all right, that fall into these categories. Why I play Gary Vee so much is because not only does he love what he does, but he's found a way in which he can be a businessman, and also his love for helping others and being a good person he's made a career out of that. For people that have followed him for a very, very long time, nothing he's doing is new. He's always been this way when he had nothing, and now that he has everything, he's still this way. That's why he's an inspiration to me personally, and I think a lot of you guys, but at least me. That's why I like him. Besides all the business stuff and all this other stuff, you know, I like that stuff. You know, I'm a business kind of guy. But at the end of the day, I love him because he's the human that he is. And when I look at someone like him, it makes me feel, I don't know if there's the right word or term, but in a way, inadequate. Like, I need to be doing more. He is a fire. He lights a fire under me. He helps me continue doing what I need to do. Like, I'm sure a lot of people, when they say thank you to him and they reach out to him and they tell him their story and the whole thing, that makes Gary V's day. That's what keeps Gary V going. Okay? To me, it's all about actions and not words. And this is coming from someone that's all I do is talk all day. But it really does come down to actions more than anything else. So I don't want to be picking on religion or the Catholic Church or anything like that, but as you know, there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, let's say religious, and they have, you know, stadiums full of people bowing down to them and giving them money and that whole freaking thing. And all they do is say that all I do is good things. All I do is good. All I do is good. All I do is, but again, behind the scenes, they're horrible people. And in fact, in front of the scenes, they're horrible people. But then you look at someone like Gary V or others. They're not really, I mean, yeah, sure, he's pumping up himself, but for the most part, he's always calling himself a loser. He sucks. He fucking fails. Blah 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 blah. And he re-emphasizes the, you know, the positivity in others. He helps others. He doesn't, you know, he just does it. And that's the thing. And I mean, it's all about actions. You know, his actions speak louder than words. And I hope to also try to do the same with my life, and I encourage all you guys to do the same thing. It's very important. It's very important to do the right thing. Like Gary V says, it's not how much money you make, it's how you make that money. Okay? And so on and so forth, okay? It's how'd you get there? All right? Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of what you did? Are you proud of what you've done? Are you proud of what you're gonna do? Okay? So on and so forth. And again, you know, to each their own. Everyone's a little different out there. But at this time, at this moment in time, when we are at the bottom that we are at with this space, not just in the bottoming of price, I'm talking about just bottom when it comes to like the space as a whole. We got to remind ourselves how lucky we are that we are in this space, how lucky we are that we even have this space, okay? And remind ourselves where this space is going and what we're doing here and what's the bigger picture. Okay? Simple as that. Right now, it's a revolution. It's the people versus the banks, versus the governments, versus all these people that are in power. It's us versus them. And I don't like to be that kind of guy that, you know, hey, us versus them, red versus blue, yellow versus orange. No, I'm not that kind of guy. But the reality is that that's the reality of this situation and what where we are and what we're embarking on right now. At the end of today's video, I'm gonna put a video that I stumbled upon the other day, which is Agustin Cardenas. I think I'm saying it right. He is one of the main guys, if not one of the, he is one of the main central bankers. He is the guy that's, I think, pretty sure he's the head of the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements.
Do you think in the future that there will be a crypto dollar or a crypto euro or a crypto peso? How should we think about it?
Well, it might be. That's something that we in the BIS and other central banks are working on. The way we refer to it is central bank digital currencies.
I was, again, I'm from Miami, whatever. Look here, let me show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see my feet. See, look, I'm here wearing my University of Miami. It's cold, all right, that's why I'm wearing that. I know, ow. I didn't do my stretches today. But anyways, I'm from the University of Miami, so obviously, you know, I got ties to that place. So I was watching some video, something on Instagram, whatever. Anyways, that guy went to the University of Miami School of Business to talk. And they were, again, we're pretty crypto friendly down in Florida, in South Florida. So they were there to, and they were literally, you know, they wanted, he's a central banker, so it's a business school. It's, you know, let's talk to this guy. But right off the bat, I'm not gonna ruin the video because I'm gonna put it at the end of this. But they interviewed him, and one of the first questions was like, "Hey, what do you think about Bitcoin?" And listening to him, listening to the central bankers talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and that space as a whole is very interesting. It's very telling. Like, if you saw the documentary on banks and a cashless society and all that stuff, it's like a fucking parade out here, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. Anyways. Yeah, sorry about that. It got so fucking loud and I had to like turn it off for a minute and cut a little. Anyways, the point I'm making is that the banks are running scared. The banks and these people in power never run. They force us to run. Okay? And we're making them run. We're making them nervous. They know, they can see the writing on the wall. Their days are numbered. So the reason I'm making today's video the way I'm making it, and I've been making more videos and a little bit more of a motivational, inspirational type of thing, because we got to remember what's going on here. All right, we are all part of this crypto army, part of this crypto platoon, part of this crypto whatever. Okay, brigade, cryptards. You know what I'm saying? And right now, morale is at all-time lows when it comes to like the space as a whole. Sure, you know, certain people out there, you know, like the generals, the lieutenants, the people in certain positions, you know, I'm fine. I'm not worried about anything. But every other soldier out there, all you guys, a good majority of you guys are, you know, we're all soldiers no matter what. But a good majority of us, just regular soldiers, morale is at an all-time low. Why? Because of the price. And it's not just a price, it's so many other things. We talk about this all the time. We have every single day 10 pieces of great news and the markets don't even move. Someone that we don't even fucking know says Bitcoin sucks. All of a sudden the price drops. You know, and that's the thing, you know, it's just where we are in this space. But it's all about staying within the space. It's all about what it says here, right? HODL. HODL, all right? Why? And it's not just HODL your coins, it's HODL within the space. HODL, okay? Like meaning, like, not just put your hands and get in the dirt, implant yourself in the fucking dirt, okay? Plant yourself within the dirt. You ain't going nowhere. We're not going anywhere. This whole space ain't going anywhere, period. They're the ones that are going. But you got to remember that these guys are old oak trees that have been growing in the same spot forever. And in fact, a lot of us look at them and they're like, holy shit, they are the forest. How the fuck can we take them down? But we can. And we will. And we are. And that's it. Okay? The writing is on the freaking walls. I'm going to see if I can put the link to at the bottom of this video to the documentary on the banks, on the cashless society, yet again, in case you guys missed it the first time around, because you guys need to watch it. Same as the video at the end of today's show, okay? We need to keep things in perspective. We need to realize and remember what we are and what we're doing here and what this whole space is really all about. It's all about the transfer of not just wealth, the transfer of power. And I don't think a lot of people are talking about that. People are always talking about the transfer of wealth. Nobody talks about the transfer of power. And that is the main fucking thing. Like Tony says right here.
What I try to tell you, this country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the respect. Okay? Right now, we're in that process. We're in the process of turning the whole thing over. The wealth transfer has to be the first thing, then the power transfer, then the respect transfer. Right now, nobody respects Bitcoin. Nobody respects anyone in the crypto space. We gotta get from point A all the way to point B. Once everybody respects the space, then everybody will be using the space. That's the mainstream adoption. We're not there yet. We're not anywhere even close to that yet. We're still a laughing stock. But again, he who laughs last laughs the hardest. Okay? Let's not forget, everything that we have not just talked about, but why we're here and how long we've come and how much further we need to go. We're still in boot camp. We're still looking at whatever, okay? Just FYI. All right, guys. Want to say a big thank you to all you guys out there. Seriously. Want to say thank you to all my patrons. Say thank you to everyone out there that supports this channel. If you want to keep helping support me and the horse and everyone, please become a patron or just throw a few coins on there. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. It's a bunch of things. Share the video and do all that stuff, okay? Seriously. Want to say, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. You guys are the best.
Sir!
Fucking surrounded by fucking assholes, man. It's so fucking noisy out there. But anyways, I wish I could show you guys. You probably wouldn't able to see anything there. Anyways, look guys, I'm gonna wrap this up, okay? Got a lot of shit to do. Still gotta edit this video, and it's a long ass day, and I gotta fucking get back to work, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much for joining me today and joining me here every day. Thank you so much for joining me on Discord every single morning. Thank you so much for joining me on Twitch and Bit.tube every single night for the live feeds. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you so much for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every single freaking thing you guys do. You guys are beyond humbling. Even on some days when I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to make a video. I'm too tired. I'm too whatever. A little laziness kicks in. Immediately, I have to rise up to the occasion because it's like, it's not even about me anymore. It's about all of you. I do this for not just for you guys, but for more people out there that have yet to even see these videos yet. Okay? It's a duty. I said duty.
I made a Darth duty. I sithed my pants. My diaper's gone over to the dark side. I got pages of these, I could go on.
But seriously, it's my duty now. It's my, I made a duty. Oh, like really, okay, I gotta go. No, but seriously. I don't know, this fucking toilet humor is fucking terrible. I think that's why you guys really watch me more than anything else, right? Alright, so I gotta get back with Curly and Mo because I have, again, I got a skit that we gotta do for the Three Stooges again. Yeah, see, when I try to force something funny, it's not funny. I'm just funny looking. That's usually that's what gets me this far. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys later tonight, tomorrow, and every day and beyond. All right? Peace out, guys. Enjoy, and enjoy this video at the end, okay? Watch it. Just really watch it and understand that we got these fucking banks and these bankers by the balls. I know, right? Who would have ever thought? But remember, it's our job to continue, okay? We haven't even started yet. All right? Laters.
It can be nothing. I mean, as many of these cryptocurrencies have died, and many people have lost huge amounts of money.
Let me ask you a simple question, I guess. Is cryptocurrency, is that money?
It's not money because it doesn't fulfill the key characteristics of money. Probably the easiest way to put it is that it's not widely accepted, it doesn't have a stable value, therefore it's very difficult to use it as a medium of exchange. It also has let many people down in terms of the security with which it can be used, and basically it's not being used as currency. So I mean, it's an interesting development. There has been a lot of hype. A lot has to do with the hype about technology, but even though the technology that some of these currencies are based on is solid currency, is solid technology, is adequate technology, the use to produce a private currency is not moving as the creators had hoped.
Interesting. So now, if cryptocurrencies, and there are many of them, thousands of them, if they are not money, so what are they?
Well, they are, in the best of cases, they are an asset based on an algorithm that can generate some value in the future. But it basically it can be nothing. I mean, as many of these cryptocurrencies have died, and many people have lost huge amounts of money.
So, Dr. Carstens, if we look into the future, and we already see that there are some companies that they accept Bitcoin and maybe some other cryptocurrencies as a means of payment. I think Overstock.com is one example. 5 years or 10 years from now, do you think more companies will use such cryptocurrencies, or what would be your prediction there?
My prediction is that the technology will be embraced in different applications, but those applications will certainly facilitate payments, make them more agile, but they will be based on traditional money. Now, some of this money is electronic money that is being provided through central banks, and I think that right now that's the best technology. The best makes the most economic sense, and that's something that will prevail in the future. Now, again, that doesn't take away that a huge amount of technology will be used in making the services that traditional money provide be far better, far more agile than what we have today.
Got it. Do you think in the future that there will be a crypto dollar or a crypto euro or a crypto peso? How should we think about it?
It might be. That's something that we in the BIS and other central banks are working on. The way we refer to it is central bank digital currencies.
Makes sense. And my last question is, it's about Miami. So Miami is a very global place, and at this moment there's some sentiment in the world that is not so much in favor of globalization. How should we think about this?
Well, globalization is something that, as everything in life, has its pros and its cons. In my point of view, it's mostly pros. I think that just from a very pedestrian point of view, it doesn't make sense to limit your interactions with just a few people in your region. I think you have to embrace the potential of having interaction with different regions in the world. Usually those interactions are very productive, and yes, you need it. Sometimes it's demanding, but if you raise to the challenge, you end up much better off. So I think it doesn't make sense to keep a very provincial view.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Real
Dr.
pleasure.
Carstens.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming to Miami Business School.
Thank you.